Okay, I will try and summarize the whole issue. Understand? Try and summarize it. Okay, 3 months or 2 months ago, I think about 3 months ago, she calls me and says she's under pressure to date another guy in the name of there's a vision that they saw for her. In fact, they said there's a vision that they saw for her mom. Then her mom now related it to her. It all started with the person you are with is not the person you're supposed to be. That this is the person you are with. So he said that the person is in Sierra Leone, is this is that, is from me, talk one or two. Use vision and God and religion to cajole the girl. So she said, how will she date somebody she doesn't know? How she just started somebody she doesn't know? How she just started, So she said, no, that is not possible. That she wants to just concentrate on her school. So when she told me, I advised her the same thing. Concentrate on your school first and everything. Then all the other things can be coming in between. You cannot be disturbing yourself with this kind of revelation now or whatever it is. She said the pressure from her parents, especially her mom, is getting too much because they were snubbing her at home. They don't talk to her at home. If she does anything, they will not even comment. So she told her sisters, she told her brothers. Understand? So those ones were like, why would mommy do that? According to what she told me, knows me and me. So is there anything that she tells me that, of course, I have to relate to and I have to work with. So she says, as it has came, I think the mom too had to tell them, and based on children and influence, she still was able to carry that. So this one now advised her that she should better do God's will. So all of a sudden now, started coming to meet me. When do you want to marry? When do you want to start pushing me that prayer like when I want marry, when I want I say I just start my life. I just get my first house, my own house. So I never ever equip am yet. I didn't think of marriage. Not the marriage I think of now. I still get my life to plan. So the people will just say want to say, why would I do that? I'm not certain. He said that that we should go and seek for spiritual help. That me and I should get for spiritual help. When I know I'm not bad or anything. There's no need for me to seeking for spiritual help. If you want to go and seek spiritual help, go and seek spiritual help. Because at the moment you are giving in to their pressure, and that is not what you need at the moment. If you make that clear to them, they will still come to terms with it. So she go meet prophets, she meet pastor, she meet father. So according to her, almost all of them said the same. They say person where she did with now, get married anytime soon. Say that the person with them find for her, say now he be I say tall. This one no be small thing. So she refused to tell me what she found out. She refused to tell me. She just started telling me, putting me under pressure and the rest. I told her, okay, what did you find out? Then one day she just tells me that, okay, they said I'm not ready to get married. I told her, I'm not ready to get married. I'm not ready to get married. And one thing that I will not end up with her. That was they said, that I will not end up with her. That the person that they are found for her, or the person that they reviewed for her, is the person that she will end up with. I said, on what grounds? Based on what grounds? Just on revelation. Did you do your own research? Did you do your own findings? Did you do your own? I said, how is that? Is the person that they're bringing for you from Sierra Leone? He just didn't go down well with me, and I started seeing that she started cutting ties with me. Things that she used to do or things that I would gladly want to do, she started snubbing them. Like she would not even give a damn about them again. Yeah, you'll be fine. That's what she would just say. If I ask her, okay, I'm hungry, let's come and do something. She say, yeah, don't worry, you'll be fine. They're telling me that she will not see me in any enclosed space. That the only she will see me is in public places. I'm like, okay, which kind will be that one? Then I never know say she don't dey tilt towards the parent side. She don't dey tilt. I'm like, why? I dey explain about my ordeal, as I dey come work, everything. I dey explain to am, she dey do like, yeah, you'll be fine. Only for last Sunday on the harvest, where she come tell me say she wants to try out, she wants to give the guy a chance. It all started with, I said, how far now? What's going on? It's like, I can see a breakage somewhere, like there's a breakage. You don't even seem like you care anymore. He said, why would I say so? I said, it is what's happening now. Then she now opened up and said, well, she wants to see what is going to come out of it. She wants to give the guy a try. And I'm like, the way you even said it, it's like you have decided this a long time ago, and I'm just getting to hear of it. So if I didn't come looking after you, or if I didn't come chasing after you, I will not hear. You just allow it to go like that. Everything will just fade away like that. I'm like, that's not nice. That's not fair. She should have at least spoken to me about it. She said she didn't know how she would say it or something like that. I just like, why will you be like that? It pained me alive. It pained me. That thing now made me remember me and you. Remember the first time I told you that she was one I'm picking between she and Christiana, and you told me that this is the point where I have to be happy with my decisions, where I don't have to regret any decision, that I have to be happy that it is me that made the decision. Even though I don't regret, I don't know why I'm still regretting why I chose. I could have picked Christiana, maybe could have been better, or could have turned out worse, I don't know, but I just remember that day. It was so annoying and very, 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 very emotional for me. I drank, I started buying this for people like, say, for Christmas. I bought this one. It was not funny at all. It was not funny. But as it stands now, I have come to terms with it. You understand? I've tried not to be enemies with her, because if I say, since you are giving somebody a chance, it means you are cutting ties with the other person. That's what it means. So let me just free you and go and do what you want to do. You understand? So, but whatever will be. I just said, there's no point. What's there being enemies with her when I know that our parents can be so pressurizing, so there's no point. So we are still talking, we are still there, just there. Me, I've moved on. I've moved on, like really, really well. Moved on. If she decides to come back tomorrow and says if there's a chance for that, good and fine. If there's no chance for that, I need to move on here.
Wow. So na long gist though. I actually think I should even like maybe do a screen record and post it on Twitter. I don't know if you're okay with that. Okay. And firstly, you cannot regret making any decision. Just the way it was then, that you have to make a decision and close your eye and be happy about it. The same way, you cannot go to the past and pick Christiana. Who said Christiana will not be worse? Okay, now, right now, you may even notice that maybe now Christiana is in school and everything now. As at that time now, she was just getting in. There was a different flow for her as at then. Even right now, how are you sure you'll be able to keep up with Christiana right now? What if she's in school, she's met this other guy, she does dancing and she does a lot of other stuff? What if all of these things is actually it's actually something that you actually would not like? So you cannot actually be very certain that that Christiana would have been better. So first of all, clear that part of your mind. Do not ever be thinking about that thing that you could have picked someone else better. Now, second thing you need to know about women is this: sometimes it's just your turn. Sometimes it's just your turn. The problem is that we guys think that once you get a girl, especially if it's a good girl or a girl that actually makes sense, we want to keep the girl, I want to hold her, I want to own the girl like property or something. The truth is that sometimes it's just your turn. She's not yours. It's just your turn. Good morning. It's not yours. She's not yours. She's just your turn. There are times whereby it can be that this girl actually just has some strong attraction for you and it's only you. Good. And there are times when you notice that there's no attraction. Good too. Every time you are all good. So that's one thing that you should really put in mind. Women can always change at any point in time. And thirdly, I think yes, though there's pressure from her parents, but you see, this thing is she's young and don't give her out in marriage, and she's feeling like this is the best time she can secure a good thing for herself. Now she's feeling like she's not ready for marriage, and she's seen that this other person might be ready. And you see, there's the way they send these messages to women, especially even when they're young. They just tell them that, see, man will not marry you. I bet see, man will not marry you. And of course, you do not need anybody stressing you out for marriage before when you are ready. You said you just got your new place, congratulations, and you are trying to set up the place. That is it now. You are starting life, you are building life. More women will come into your life. In fact, more beautiful women, more sophisticated women, women who are graduates, women who are doing things in their lives will come into your life. This girl is a very little girl. Let her go and play. There are a lot of things she still needs to learn about life, first of all. And secondly, she's at that point in her time whereby if she makes a decision for marriage, it's good for her. But I don't know if she's even making a good decision, because now this is a pressure to commitment. What rubbish prophecy are they giving her? That's rubbish. But now this is like a pressure to commitment. And when a person is pressured into commitment, it doesn't always work out fine. At the end of the day, the final analysis of the whole thing is that it's not working out fine. So the thing is that if you are going to even stay with this girl, then she's going to stress you and worry you about marriage, and you don't need that. You're even lucky that she has found somebody that they said now they tie them together from heaven. Oh yeah, now we should go deal with that person. You understand that kind of thing? So I believe so it caught. So I believe that she has made the decision a long time ago on what she wants, and she was just looking for reasons to corroborate her decision. That's why she was asking you if you want to marry. So she would tell herself now, because you don't want to marry you. Now why should they go for Sarah Alone Boy? Maybe Sarah Alone Boy, he get money, Abi. I don't know. Maybe you go answer that one. Sarah Alone Boy, if he get money, or maybe he not dey well set up. So the family they reason and say, oh man, the best person for our daughter be this. So I don't know how God tells the girl to leave the man she's dating and go and be with one boy that she doesn't know from Syria alone. And God did not tell her herself, his appearance, prophet, that God is telling. So a lot of these things have a lot of gray areas that we cannot just begin to touch right now. But I know very much there's influence from her parents. But beyond that, she herself, she has been putting up one or two attitudes. So I think she has had her best from the relationship, and I think she's done with it. We should also understand that she's right about one thing. You guys might never marry, and it's most likely that you guys would not marry because you're not ready for that, and she's young and she's feeling like maybe that is the best time to secure. So if she has that mindset, then rest assured, two of you cannot marry. And in fact, I never advise of you to marry from all the things you have been telling me about her, about some things that have been coming up so far concerning her. So I do not expect both of you to get married. And I think you have a sweet life without that girl. There is opportunity to experience more and more women. And I've always told men, have more than one woman. That's when you don't feel things like this. If you had more than one woman now, all these things when you say she not go enter you at all. Now, having more than one woman, of course, like you might just want to have a woman that you are monogamous with, but doesn't actually mean you shouldn't have possible options that lay around. And that's just the thing. You cannot get into deep. You have to expect it. For women, no matter how deep the emotions are, I build it over time. And if as I'm building the emotions over time, I also understand that it's very possible that me and this person can become friends and nothing more than that at some point in life. So I don't rule out that possibility. The very fact that I don't rule out that possibility means that when it happens, I don't get too offended or too surprised by it. I don't get too moved by it. That's an aspect of being stoic. It's all right. It's cool. I think I should post it. I don't know. Please let me know if I can post it. And buy my book and watch my videos. Those things will answer all these questions. So that's it.
My guy, see, the story even long past that one. Like, there are some there are some shitty and some lame details where we say, well, as they talk, I'm not go be like say this girl they crazy, but I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. From the onset, I knew that whatever is going on is not of our own making. Whatever is going on is not of our own making. Now, our mom especially, now she dey pressurize am. She no pressurize the other two girls wey dey before her. In fact, way before her. Now she wey just dey enter 20, 21. Now she come dey pressure. So whatever is going on is not of our own volition. That girl has been loyal to me right from day one, even though she dey bring up some kind nasty and toxic attitude, of which I know say na small pikin dey do am, of which she later grow to it go pass. But whatever is going on is not our own making. You understand me? Our parents are very, 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 very manipulative. I would say that they are very, very manipulative. You know, even when she go that those people wey she see, one been tell am say one of the two people wey dey alive now, one na one na liar, one na wife beater. One na liar, one na wife beater. Come look, so if she go choose who she wan go meet, she na liar, be na the wife beater. You know, I can't talk to myself. She know the lie. You know, she know the lie. That was even the most funny part of the whole thing. Okay, I agree. I dey lie. I lie because there are something that I need you not to hear, or maybe there are things that would hurt you that I wouldn't want you to hear. You understand? Everybody lies. They lie. So all this is just made everything funny. You know, these were just some of the small things she was bringing up that were like, okay, she says she cannot build a house on someone that lies, so she has to look for a better option. They even asked her, which one will you prefer, a liar or a wife beater? She said none. So that's okay, consider the two options. She cannot build a house on someone that lies. So obviously I'm the one that is lying. You know, I'm the liar. It just sent me, I don't know, just gave me that wrong impression about her. You know, just go and meet revelation. Who is giving you revelation? It doesn't make sense at all. I just didn't buy the whole this and that all. But I said that girl has been loyal, but just trying to see things the way it is. If I try to be pressure, if I try to be how I call it now, I try not to say. If I try to say I'm not, I don't know where it's coming from. How I will be a liar. Like I know what's up. Well, it's what it is, anyways. We still dey talk. We dey talk. You know, she has been telling me one or two about the guy. Say obviously now the guy is nice. Of course, he is nice. He is rich. You get people way in the train go school. You know, way in the train, when they send to school. Hey, you say that one in life done they planned already. Him be Igbo guy self, so everything is well to do. Yes, and is well to do. So they've been talking, they've been gisting, I've been telling her she herself gone, according to her, understand? According to her, she has even been cold to him in most of their conversations. She will be cold to him, like she will give the guy cold shoulders, you know. She don't want to any small thing where the guy go talk, she go want the best, go the para, you understand? Anyhow, I said, well, whatever will be, will be. All I told her, whatever will be. If in the end it turns out that it's not the right pick for you and I'm still available by then, if for that's always the hope now. Me, let's go down, move on now. But if it turns out like that, it will be. Well, that will be. But as it stands now, maybe me and she, but we are talking, sha. There's no friction. There is no this thing. It's just a casual friends. And yes, if you need my permission, yes, you can post it or use it for your video, for your lessons, you know. Can use it for your lessons. But based on anonymity, you don't know me, so don't put my name there. Anonymity. So let it be anonymous. Do you understand?
All right, so let me reply to this one now. And it doesn't make sense at all. I think what I'm sensing is that you're making excuses for her. One, that's one thing you are doing. You're making excuses for her. You are. I don't know if you just have this belief that she's innocent. It's like you're not coming to the cognizance that it's very possible that she's actually in with all of this, that she actually wants to be with this Sierra Leone boy. First of all, the whole prophecy thing could easily be something concocted. You know, go and tell him that they prophesy for you. Go and leave that your boyfriend. I beg, see the man that we want. Because now this guy is like it meets their stereotypic or their, how do I put it now? Their perfect man stereotype. It fits it. They want an Igbo man who is well to do and everything. And they found it for their daughter. And you're thinking that it's about the pressure of the age. No. You're thinking that because they're not pressuring her elder sisters, why are they pressuring her? That it's because of the prophecy and their parents and nah. The thing is that this is an arranged marriage. Obviously, it looks like it. So when people have picked a person for their daughter, who exactly did they pick it for? This is her own husband, one that is picked for her at her age, as young as she is, as ripe as she is. That's the man that is going to be joined. You understand? And stop getting consoled by the idea of her coming back to you. I've already told you, I said it is not even going to be fun for you guys to be together, Seth. You told me that she already started giving you some attitude, some let's not see in private spaces. If she was so reluctant about leaving her boyfriend who she loves so much, why would she be all putting up all those resistance right from time? She has been trying to spread it out to you that she's in. Now she's trying to give you some kind of consolation. I think what will happen now is that you try to console yourself with the fact that she's giving the guy cold. You said she's being cold to the guy. She's being cold to the guy, but she's with him. She's not with you. You that she's warm to. She's cold to the guy, but she's lying with him. See, all those things should not even bother you. And yes, of course you can have a friendship with her, but there's no need for you guys to always be talking. There's no really need for you to be in her business, and then she starts telling you about how she's cold to her supposed husband, because let's say they won't marry them, because he's the chosen one from heaven to marry her now, according to what the prophet said. So stop doing that thing you are doing with defending or making excuses or presuming that she's innocent in this whole thing. uh, if she wants to be with you that much, the situations will be a lot different than it is right now. If she actually wanted to be with you, like on a serious note. So take that out. All right.